Okay, are we good? Because once again, I'm not good with this YouTube thing anymore. Okay, I was getting good, and then they changed everything on me. What's that? Okay, we should be good. Yeah, we're live. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we should be live, and yeah, we're good. Celine, dude, first one here. What's up, man? Jeez, that was quick. That's really quick. Oh, I need to turn this down. That's loud in my ears. There we go. First one here, man. Congrats. You're here for nothingness. Here for absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna give it a few and let everybody who wants to come join, and then I'm gonna get to the main part of it. And if you have anything you want me to talk about, go ahead, hit me with that. Hit me with them questions, man. Hit me with them questions. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a minute, let everybody get situated, everybody get here. Ow! I need to get my finger x-rayed bad. Oh, we got blurry. Stop. I was waiting for so long for this to start. Dude, I was going to start at 9:30, which is like another 25, well, now 24 minutes I was. And so, yeah, you got lucky I decided to start it early, dude. Got lucky. Here I was going to go home, get my Xbox. I was going to stream some stuff if I could. If I could actually get it to work. I was going to attempt that all night, but I'll head home after a little while. After this, probably. I'm going to head home, grab some stuff. So, yeah. Oh, it might help if I get... Never mind. Hold on. Give me a second. I forgot. I did not come in here prepared. There we go. So why were you waiting so long, dude? What's so important about a podcast? From me, anyways. I mean, some people do them better than I do, but... Hey, what's going on, Olivia? Okay, so I think Jacob's going to come in here in just a few. Even though he's read it. He read it before I gave it to my church teacher to read. So I don't know. Tell me, when do you guys want me to start reading it? Okay, that's the thing. So it's going to take a good over a half hour for me to read this. I have none to do. Oh, that explains it. It's going to take me a good over a half hour to read all this, okay? All completely handwritten, okay? Oh, I meant to listen to Nickelback earlier. Oh, wait. So want to watch your vid. I got you. Speaking of Nickelback, I can actually look it up right now because that's what I'm doing. I'm listening to music, so I have these on. That's not what I want. Photograph, that's okay. I like it. How you remind me, feed the machine, photograph, feed the machine. Saving me. Ooh, saving me is pretty good. I'm gonna listen to that. Where's everyone else? Dude, not many people come to podcasts. It's usually just Olivia, Jacob, and you. Sometimes Wolf will come. Not very many people come to podcasts anymore, okay? Not many people just enjoy sitting here listening to people ramble on. Especially me. Nobody enjoys listening to me, so... I'm surprised you guys are here and not, like, jumping through the screen to stab me in the throat, so I'd stop talking. Truth. Ow. Guy honked in my ear, dude. It's crazy. So give me a time you guys want me to start. I'm gonna see if I can't get... oh, Ronald might. So let me see if I can't get them. Well, I'm gonna get... Oh, I accidentally went to Dual Link, sorry. How everyone day going? Yeah, okay, let's start mellow, okay? I'm not gonna read it till I get how everybody's day going. Mine's not doing well. I mean, it was okay, but problems off and on all day. So yeah. Ah! Told you Jacob's coming. Told you. He don't miss it, man. He don't miss it. He don't miss it. You what I can be. Creepy. That's creepy. You shouldn't enjoy listening to me. You really shouldn't. Nobody enjoys listening to me. My mom smacks me, and Matt was playing Black Ops. Traitor. One sec, I'll be back. My little pup break down the door. Dude, that sounds so cute, dude. You lucky. Matt's a traitor. That's a traitor. But no, even my mom smacks me if I talk. You know, it's crazy. My day going well. That's good, man. That's good. That's good, my dude. All I need of you. So let me know when you guys want me to start reading. I think I'm gonna wait for Salim to get back here. So, till then, Ronald's blowing me up. So. For me, I'll leave this life behind me, saying if it's worth saving me, I'm calling. 86.6 million views. I was playing Black Ops just a second ago. Y'all are traitors, man. Black Ops is my Call of Duty. Man, Black Ops is my Black Ops series. Oh, Salim's back. And y'all gonna go and ditch me like that. Such friends, right? Such friends when they leave you in the Call of Duty world. Okay. I keep thinking I'm playing a game, so I keep getting ready to like move around. So I used to play Roblox. It's not great. It's not even funny. Got there. Okay. Actually, no. This is actually worse. I swear. This is all my stream. Okay, guys, we're doing hair tutorials in this podcast, okay? Just don't do what I did. There you go. I was playing Assassin's Creed. I don't care much for Assassin's Creed. I tried getting into Unity. And I didn't care much for it at all. At all. I was playing Skyrim. Hey, it ain't our fault you didn't pay your electric bill. Dude, it's not my fault either. Okay, it's not my fault either. There's more than one person in this, okay? Okay. I probably could play it up here, but I'd have to... Well, no, because the wireless Wi-Fi up in this room sucks. Sucks. Like, my phone doesn't even connect well to it, so I'm not even going to bother with that. I'd have to go downstairs to do it. And, yeah, I don't want them hearing me yell. And no one likes Skyrim. Get out of here with that. No one likes Skyrim. Okay, so about 10 minutes in, after everybody says how their day is going, Salim, I know yours is good. Oh, far away. Yeah, I'll listen far away. These songs are going to make me cry, I swear. They're so good. But yeah, once everybody tells me how their day's going, then we'll get started. Also, when you do that, let me know your favorite part of the day. If you want. If you want. Get my bag glasses. I'd be preparing them, yes. Story sucks. Do you realize I was talking about Black Ops 2? Okay, then I'm fine. Okay, Black Ops 1. If it was Black Ops 1, I hate you all. Okay, like I mean, you may not have even you guys may not have even been part of it, but I hate it. Okay, I wouldn't. No. Anyone know Sophie Brett? No, who's that? Focus camera. My day's okay. That's good. Okay, so we got about 40 seconds. Everybody answer. Jacob, you gotta say how your day was, man. You gotta say how your day was. Otherwise, I can't read. And actually, don't say how your day is. Thinking about it, don't do it. I was telling that dude all kind of things. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. She YouTuber. Oh, okay. 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 I got you. I got you. So, Jacob, feel free not to say your day so I don't have to read. Feel free. Feeling a bit better from had to chase after Momo and got to sleep in. Why'd you have to tell us? Why? Why'd you do that? Tell me right now. Right? No, I'm just fine. I'm just fine. Okay, so we're 10.5 minutes in. So if you guys want me to start reading, just tell me, because I don't want to read and you guys not enjoy it. So if you guys don't want me to read, I'm fine with that. Just saying. Just saves me typing it. Just making sure everything's okay, because I'm getting little buzzings right in my ears, and I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Don't know what it was, but it quit once I started clicking things. So. Okay. I'm not even going to bother moving that. Are there going to be potty breaks provided? Sure, dude. Sure. You don't remember that dude? What he wanted to be? No, because I was trying to ignore chat. I was trying to ignore chat, you suckers. Hey, 5 watching. What's going on? Who else is here? Okay, so Salim, Olivia, Jacob, me. That's 4. Okay, it's 4. Who's the 5th? Who is said 5th person? 5th. Anybody? Ronald, is it you? Oh man, I forgot they made this song. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, who's here? Who's here though? Who's here? Okay, guys, here's what's gonna go down. I'm gonna read to part of page 7, then we can take a break, and I'll give 2 breaks in between. Is that cool? Like every 7-ish pages, every 8-ish, something like that. Just where I feel like a good cliffhanger, I'm gonna be like, hey, you guys want to take a break? You guys want to talk? Let's do that. Is that cool? Ronald's coming. 2 nerds play tomorrow. Yeah, I heard. I know. I got you. I heard. Okay, so just let me know when you guys want me to start reading, if you even want me to. I'm fine if you don't. I'm really fine if you don't. Believe me. It's so long, so long. We had no time. It's so wrong. Ah. Oh god. Why are you saying oh god? Now I want to hear my stories. I mean, I'm fine if you don't. Believe me. I won't read it. I won't read it. Dance anymore. Start now. I am not singing nor dancing. Okay. I already accidentally break into song on here and I don't like it. Read. Okay. Okay. Calm. Calm. Jesus. Jesus, calm yourself. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Lol. Okay. I can barely see this. So, hold it like right here. Okay. What up? Hey, Justin Spickler. We're about to read a story, man. We're about to read a story that I wrote, so that's what that is. Okay. Story begins with birth. Born as a gift, no matter the opinions of others, you opened your eyes and saw the world for the first time. This world you see, it's greater than anything you'll ever experience. Hey, dude. Sup? I'm here. Hey, Blossom. What's going on? Okay, so I'm just gonna take a minute. I'm already taking a second because I just want to get chat caught up. Okay, so Justin, what up? Sup? Hey, dude. I'm here. Hi. Okay, Blossom, Salim, no roast. Yeah, no roast. You can roast me. Roast my story. That's fine. No roasting each other, okay? I don't want any conflict in the chat like earlier. We're getting people to come. How? Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, we good now. Everybody's caught up. Chat's caught up. Everything's good. Okay. We're good. Deal, not each other. Okay. So I'm gonna just restart. It was one paragraph, so it's fine. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Story begins with birth. Born as a gift, no matter the opinions of others, you opened your eyes and saw the world for the first time. This world you see, it's greater than anything you'll experience. Yeah, friends. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to start the read again. Okay, good. Years later, you were walking, talking, and playing. School starts soon and you're scared, not because of anything there, but because you're no longer going to be in the safety of a loved one's arms. That'll change. Okay. You start at school and things are going pretty well until one day you mess yourself. You immediately tell the teacher because at home politeness is expected. Yes, the teacher is polite about it, but others are there to hear and see it happen. Teasing begins. Okay. The school year ends and you go through. The summer The school year ends and you go through the summer like it never happened. First grade begins, some new faces, but also old faces. You think they forgot. Wrong. The first day, your safety and self-confidence start disappearing. You try and play along, but shot down every time, all year. I'm just going to ignore chat, okay? Years pass through elementary school. About to start middle school. New people, new you, so you think. You make your first friend. And days later, the story of kindergarten spreads to said friend. You expect the usual, the criticism. None. The next day, you hear a story of your friend. That she wasn't a virgin, at 6th grade. You thought nothing of it. Then you hear rude comments towards your friend. Things that only adults talk about. They ask her questions only adults ask each other. You look over to your friend crying. A few weeks pass, and it was an everyday thing. Kids targeting your friend because of this one thing. Finally, teachers step in and the kids are let off. You question this, and upon that, you too are made fun of. Difference being your friend steps in. She gets suspended. For protecting the innocent, suspended. So, from that point forward, you do the same. Okay. Years of protecting one another, 11th grade is nearing the end. You notice your friend becoming distant. Not only that, but she's hanging with a popular guy. A guy who has tormented you since day one. The next day he sees you, and the comments start. Your friend is right there. Instead of helping, she laughs. After all you've been through together, she laughs. The week after you see her outside of school, something is wrong. You go to check on her and that guy steps from nowhere. You retreat. As you leave, you look back and see him grab her and throw her in his car. She begins crying. You continue walking. That night, you lay on your bed, holding the letter and tearing up. The letter leads. You read the letter. No matter what happens, I have your back, just like you have mine. As you finish reading, you receive a text from your friend. A few words are all that's there. Reads, I'm so sorry, please help. Or, I'm so sorry, please help. Worried, you call. The guy answers. He tells you to leave her alone and never call back. You ignored that because screams occurred. Before you had the chance, the phone hangs up. You go to her house, nothing. To the park where you both had always. To the park you'd both always hang out, nothing. Searched everywhere, nothing. It's getting sad. It's about to get real sad, believe me. Hold on, let me switch my song up here. Real quick, so I have something that's kind of nice, you know? Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay. 4 a.m, you start walking home in tears, yelling. You recognize the voice. Him. You turn the corner just in time to see him throw your friend in a building. You go in, a room of guys greets you, showing more than wanted, and there your friend lays, beaten and revealed. Try to talk, actions occurred. You lay there beaten, forced to watch. What a horrible sight, your friend being forced onto these guys, and you failed her. The next day, a hospital trip for you. Found there the next day, only you. You were in there for 5 days. You get out, your parents disgraced and disgusted. You've had enough. You call your friend, she's in tears. She asks to meet. The park. So many good memories with her there. You hold and comfort her, talk for hours. As she says goodbye, you watch her walk away. Under your breath, you mutter, don't say goodbye. Child abuse. That night, a goodnight text comes in from your friend. It comes late, but you don't mind. It's a huge text. In it describes everything she has done wrong in her life. By the end of it, tears. All you can do is send a picture of all your tears. Her response is simple. Thank you. Another one comes in, but goodbye. At this, you pull out a book of everything y'all have been through. Also in it, your feelings for her. You send her this long video, of you finally expressing your feelings for her. You wait, no response all night. Next morning, still nothing. You stay home from school because of it. It hurts. More than the names, more than the abuse, more than anything. Hours later, home phone rings. You answer. Your friend. She tells you she's in the hospital. Not knowing what she means, you ask. Suicide. And you immediately panic. But she continues with a message to you, so you listen. And I quote, I'm sorry this happened. I've tried for so long to stay strong. I really have. You have helped me so much. You think I help you more, but no. You have kept me from leaving this awful place forever. But this world is just for the strong, so I'm just a waste of space. You look at me like I'm mighty, but how mighty am I to get raped multiple times? No one loves me. No one can love someone who has zero to offer. No one. You've heard enough. You're wrong, you say, fighting back everything. Get your cell phone and read. Not just read, watch. She grabs her phone and begins to mumble. Then you hear the video play. Then silence. Crying. It continues playing. As it's playing, you remember how it felt to finally say it. The video ends with a powerful, I love you. She hangs up. Once again, into a pit of nothingness you go. 2 a.m. Nothing has changed. You feel it coming to an end. Your life is finally ending. Peck's at the window. You check. It's her. Your mind races. You've already done it. You scream for help. She runs frantically. It's too late. At the hospital, unconscious. Doctors frantically trying to save you. No luck so far. In the waiting room, your friend sits, crying, blaming herself. Why did I hang up? She screams. A few doctors come out, explain to her no progress has been made. He may be dead, one says. Speechless, she falls to the floor. Why did I do this? The doctor leaves, but returned minutes later. You died. You left your friend. She needed you. She goes to see you, tears flowing more than Niagara. Kisses your cheek, leaves a note in your hand. I love you too. She hasn't slept in days, her eyes blood red. Tissues everywhere, a book in front of her, a book of all your memories together. In the floor lays all the notes you've ever written her. If only you were there, to hold her, to love her like you dreamed. You can't now. That's harsh, Blossom. You can stop that. Stop it. The day of your funeral, she doesn't show. They go they go to bury you. She runs up crying, the last person there. She confesses everything to you. She feels a chilling hand on her shoulder. Him. She snaps on him. He walks over to the casket, tries to drop it, then begins to attack her. You have to watch. She's helpless. Then you wake up. All a dream, except a note. You remember now. The attempt was real. Her note was real. Does that mean you call her immediately? Happiness ensues. You both meet up at the park. She arrives. Before you can say anything, she runs and hugs you, a hug so tight it could put a building back together. She starts crying. You wipe away her tears, and then she says, I love you. Sounds more than... Okay. Quivering, tearing up, I love you too. A happy moment, ruined by one person. Him. Would y'all shut up and listen? Just go with it, okay? I got bored in art, and this is the product, okay? Okay. More trouble for your life. She's still with him, and you're holding her. You know what's coming. Pain. First one flies, and she screams at him to stop. No prevail. Soon you're laying there, beaten again. She gets dragged away by him. Why does she stay with him? You'll find that out later. For now, you try and get up, but it hurts. Nose bleeding, bones aching. You walk home, where again, you're ashamed of your family. You clean up. You overhear your parents talking. They're talking about moving. You go to your room, already walking a tightrope. It keeps stretching thinner. It keeps stretching and thinning. You're barely hanging on. Just go with it. I'll explain it at the end, okay? The next day, early morning, a text. It explains why she stays with him. The threats, death threats. Anger flows through you. You get dressed and head to school. You see him. Not a word is shed. Only fists fly. Just yours. You can't stop all the pain he has caused. Not just to you, to her. Your friend, Justice. I don't know, I wasn't listening. Great, that makes me feel great, Blossom. It makes me feel real great, okay? Suspended for 1 week. Your friend, suspended. Why? Tried to defend your innocence. Him, nothing. He goes to court for assault and rape charges. But he has money. It won't be much, but it's something. Then something that hasn't happened in a while. Approval. For the first time since before school ever started, your parents approved. Now she's walking a tighter rope. You're walking a tighter rope, not her. Just listen, okay? I'll explain it at the end. I'll summarize it at the end, okay? Jeez. Yes, I'm spinning a lot. You got a problem? Okay. The week off, you and your friend hang out all the time. She comes over for dinner one night. Everyone laughs and has a good time. Happy. Finally. The night ends. You walk her home. Arrive at her house. You expect her to go in. She turns to you, tears in her eyes. She hugs you. She thanks you for everything. Holds you. Then out of nowhere, a kiss. Your first. The only person you wanted to have it with. It happened. It stops. Speechless. Then something else. I love you. The best day of your life. She starts to walk in. Stops at the door. Turns. But I'm moving. And walks in. You stand there forever, crying. You leave once you can't cry anymore. Blossom, shush! Okay? You arrive home. You hear no one. You go to your room. Check your phone. Nothing. You lay there, staring off. Your phone goes off. A text from her. She says she is sorry. It wasn't her choice. Her parents. They don't like what is going on. They liked him. Not you. They think she is lying. They don't want another case. She leaves in a week. More tears. You're not sure how, but they are flowing. You reply with 3 words. It's my fault. And shut your phone off. Okay, so I'm going to take a break right there. Let's take a break, and I guess we're going to have a discussion on what that was. Blossom. Okay, 6 viewers. What's going on, guys? going on? Okay. So what is confusing about this so far? Let me know. Let me know what's confusing about this, and I'll explain it for you. I'll explain it for you. How good Nickelback was, jeez. None. No, I'm talking to Blossom mainly. Blossom, what do you want to know? Okay, let me summarize this real quick. Okay, just the parts I've read. What's happened was, as a child, she was molested. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. None of it made sense. Okay, so I'm doing the whole summary right now. As a child, his friend that he met in middle school was molested, and he's made fun of because he messed himself in kindergarten. So he's made fun of for that throughout the whole year, and that's what's carried on. It's hurt him. He's depressed. Okay, he meets his friend, who he finds out I understood because I've now heard it twice. Shush, I know you have, but she was molested, and they moved because of that case. Well, rumors spread, and then they start like growing up together, defending each other. And then in 11th grade, when it comes, she dates his bully, pretty much, who is also a jock. So, and then what happens is she begins to fade away from him, and in that he goes to the deepest depression he's had, which is basically, this is saying you, okay? If it's you, okay, Blossom, you're a girl, right? Okay, so say it's the opposite, like you're like the main character for you would be you, except you'd be in love with the guy. I don't know. I can't explain it. Okay. Anyways, so what ends up happening is he abuses her. Him and his friends like rape her and all this good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but all this bad stuff. And you yourself, which is who in the story, that's who you are. The reader, that's you. You yourself are like defenseless to it to help, you know? And then it ends up that all the anger and frustration, you end up getting suspended. And where we left off was she's now moving because he was accused of these rape charges on her. So they don't want another case like that, so they're moving again. So that's where we left off. And then you arrive home. There's not a single noise, which is weird. So you'll find out why that's weird. That's what leave me alone, okay? There's a mispronunciation of words, misuse of words, okay? Misuse of words. Yeah. It was a misuse of words, guys. I apologize already, okay? No means no. He's a Nazi. Do you guys want me? I will leave. I will jump out the window. There's a window right there. I will jump out of it. Okay. I ain't playing this game. Okay. I will open that window and jump. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I've done it before, but I will do it. I'll jump right on the fence. Don't think I won't. I'm stupid enough to do it. Believe me. Okay. So you guys want me to continue? All caught up. All this good stuff. All caught up. No, 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 no. What are you saying no to? I'm more German than he is. Yeah, Jacob worships Hitler. I don't. Jeez. So who else is here? Do it. Wait now. You really? I will do it. I will do it. Don't question me. I will do it. Seriously want me to do it? I mean, I won't see you guys again. I'll die. Jumping onto a fence, you know? I mean, I will die from it. I mean, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll bring the camera with me. I'll record it with my phone when doing it. Then whoever finds my body has to rewatch the video. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. I'm not really going to do it. I'm not going to do it right now. Not going to do it right now just because I don't trust you guys. You guys just want me to die so you don't have to watch my streams anymore. That's all you want. You want me to die so you won't have to watch my streams. I'm not about to let you guys be stream free, okay? You're my prisoners now. Anyways, is it cool if I continue? Everybody's caught up, all that good stuff, okay? Here, you bunch of Nazi communists. Yes, now. I'm gonna just continue and ignore you guys, okay? You don't listen, that's on you. Okay, okay. Okay. You haven't slept. Eyes are dropped. You go downstairs, still no sounds. You get some coffee. It's noon now. You decide to check on them. Just when things couldn't get worse, lifeless, they lay there. One with a needle in their arm, the other with a wound in their head. You call the cops, they confirm one overdosed and the other shot themselves. You want to cry, but you can't. At age 17, this isn't how it's supposed to be. You check your phone, ignoring her. 50 plus messages, you text her. Meet me at park. Hold on. Okay, seriously, calm down. Calm down. Calm. Calm. Okay, calm. Okay, everything clears. You go to the park. Before you see her, she runs and hugs you. You really needed it. She asks what's wrong. You don't answer. She notices your eyes, how druzy they are. She grows worried. Panicking, she asks again. You tell her everything, from your first memory to the present, all your problems, all your feelings. Then you tell her how you have felt about her since day one. You don't mean for this, however, she starts crying, laughing, smiling, and saddening. You finish by telling her you love her, and you need her to stay. But you don't know. She wants to. She wants to be with you. She wants to stay. You are her protector and she needs you. You don't know that. Her response is a long hug where nothing is spoken. Okay. After an hour, she speaks. What do we do then? You're not sure. You have nowhere to go, no family, only one friend. However, she is moving. Before leaving, the cop suggested I become independent, so I guess I'm living alone for the rest of my life. You explain to her. Then a line from a song you and her listened to together for years. You're never going to be alone from this moment on. If you guys don't know that song, it's Never Gonna Be Alone by Nickelback, which is why I'm listening to Nickelback right now. So yeah. Okay. You'd cry, but you can't. Drained, exhausted. Everything is growing dark. You collapse. She dials an ambulance. You're rushed to the hospital. Stress-induced coma. The wait begins. You awake. Well, you awaken. You wake, okay? 2.5 months later. Beside you, your friend. One problem. You don't remember her. She hugs you in more tears than she ever has before. Something is right about it. The feeling. So familiar. Who is this girl? You ask her. She prepared for this. A book. Yours. All the memories vague. Feels like they happened. You want to believe it, but you don't remember it. Her book now. She does know you. She does love you. But nothing clicks. Out of nowhere, a kiss. One memory. Your first kiss. When she told you she was moving. Faintly. Any zombie books? No. I will pull, if you guys want me to, I'll pull up a creepy story I wrote. Like, it's not scary, but it's creepy. I'll pull it up after this. So, 2 days pass. All the tests are fine. Throughout the 2 days, you reconnect with her. You get out of the hospital, to the park, faint memory, nothing clicks. She decides to make a new memory. After years, a question, asking you on a date. Your heart goes crazy, but you say no. After all this time, the one thing you wanted, you say no. In shock, she runs off. That's all she wanted too. Afraid to ask until then. You hurt her. Something you vowed to never do that. You broke it. God, yeah. You remember you're alone. You're home when you remember that. Oh, you're home when you remember that. Neighbor paying for everything. Your phone, one message. She's moving tomorrow. The contact name is only one. The only one. Is it that girl? Why is she saying that? You don't notice the other message. You see it. It reads, I'll always love you. I thought you loved me. I guess my judgment is just bad. Well, just remember, you're never going to be alone. Jin. Her name is Jin. The one person who has been there for you, who has looked out for you, you love her. So that's what you tell her. Not long after, a heavy knock at your door. You open it and hug her. You don't want to let go. That's fine. She doesn't want you to either. Feels like no time at all. The hard times, yeah, you feel like they're over. Then it clicks. She's moving. All your excitement and happiness, gone. No, not this time. Tired of being down, tired of life throwing you down a hill every time you get to the top. No more. You ask her to take you to her home. She questions but does. All the boxes, it hurts more and more. Her parents see you too. They snare. You go off, explaining no one loves her more than you. No one ever will. As important to you as no one will ever be as important to you as her. You refuse to let her leave. She's been through so much that moving will solve nothing. Think about her instead of yourselves. Be the parent she needs. They ask you to leave. Shaking and trembling, you do. As you're about to walk out the door, a scream. You turn, parents' eyes wide. You look at Jin, mumbling no. She's mumbling no over and over again. Breathing hard, eyes filled with tears, you go over to hold her. Her parents actually let you. You wipe her tears, raise her hand, and whisper in a singing voice. I don't ever feel sad. Okay, so what's about to happen is I'm just going to read lyrics, so it's going to sound really weird because they are lyrics. If you guys want the actual song, then clearly just go look up Never Gonna Be Alone by Nickelback. That's all you gotta do. Okay. No matter what happened after tonight, remember, you're never gonna be alone from this moment on. If you ever feel like letting go, I won't let you fall. You're never gonna be alone. I'll hold you till the hurt is gone, and now, as long as I can, I'm holding on with both hands, 'cause forever I believe that there's nothing I could need but you. So if I haven't yet, I've got to let you know you're never going to be alone from this moment on. If you ever feel like letting go, I won't let you fall. When all hope is gone, I know that you can carry on. We're going to see the world out. I'll hold you till the hurt is gone. A simple kiss on the forehead, then you once again head to the door. Her parents stop you. Her mom in tears, her dad tearing up. Then her dad speaks. We're staying. Jin raises her head and stares for confirmation. Without a blink, she's in your arms, thanking you. Her dad walks up to you after a second, sticks his hand out. You shake it. A simple phrase comes out. Treat her better than we could. The handshake stops. You open your hand to find a ring. Astonished, you look up. He smiles and shakes his head. You get on one knee, holding the ring. You begin. I'm not even sure if we're dating, but you know how I feel. If you feel the same way, show me. Will you marry me? After no time at all, yes. An uproar from her parents, you ignore that. You stand, hold her hand, and just stare into her eyes. Your true love, the only one you'll ever want. The only one you'll ever need. Why her? The real reason? Why not? Nobody has played a more crucial part in your life. Nobody else ever will. One problem. There are things you don't know about her. When you two barely talked, you'll find that out later. It'll be a blow, but what isn't a blow nowadays? Engaged at 18. Not something you had in mind, but it's with this person you know so well. Wrong. You don't know her. You don't know that she used to get drugged up. She used to have more than one drink. More than one smoke, more than one time. You know, that one incident. She's been with multiple guys, some by choice, some too messed up to remember. When she tells you, How do you react? By the way, wake up. You wake up in pure sweat, barely breathing. Been a few weeks to process, but you still aren't used to her beside you. No complaints, but the nightmares are getting worse. You head outside to cool off. But it doesn't help. Usually it does, but you can't forget what you saw, what you heard, so vivid, felt so real. It can't be. You know her. She would never do those things. You think back to why she quit talking to you. Then the tears hit. It was over him. You didn't want her to date him. You knew he was bad. She hated you for it, flipping in the moment. A slip up. You're on your own, you told her. Then the heartbreaking part. I always have been, she told you. Your scars from that night burn like they're fresh. Some for the burns inflicted that night. Same for the burns inflicted that night. You sit and suffer through the pain. You don't stay out there long. You head back in, heading back to bed. Something is wrong. She's not in bed or in the room. You check everywhere. You go to the kitchen, look out the window. There she sits on the old tree swing. So many memories there. You open the door, walking out there, she notices you. You sit on the ground in front of her. She knows. You notice the blank expression. Tears falling with it. A simple story is muttered. You shut it down. You weren't there. You said she was alone. You didn't support her. You ask for forgiveness. You get it. Will you forget? Will you give her forgiveness? In your mind, rogue thoughts go through your head. To slice your arms, to hang from the ceiling, to leave. However, one thought stands out. Forgive. You have a mental battle for what seems like hours, demons whispering in your ears, your mind races every way. No more. You don't know how, but you forgive her. All of it. Inside now, laying down, she falls asleep, but not in your arms. You lay there, staring at the ceiling. Does she truly love you? She says she does, but why? Does she still love him? That's your final thought before bed. Now, time for a nightmare. He's hitting her, screaming. He grabs a book out of her hands, the one she kept. All the memories. That's where it went. He tears out the pages out, then he leaves. The sight of her with the book, papers, tissues, the night you attempted. That was the dream. That's what happened. While you were resting, she was being tortured. Waking up in sweat again, only 10 minutes pass. You decide to stay up. You think back on your life. You used to love writing. So you get a pencil and paper, grab a light, and write the night away. In no time at all, it's morning. She wakes. She holds you. You hide your writing. Not because it's bad, just so you can finish it. She asks if you slept. You tell her you have. If you told her you didn't, she'd worry. That's the last thing you want. She deserves to be happy for once. Little do you know, she's not. Later at lunch, you take her out. This is when you notice something. She stares at you more than normal. But when you look at her, she looks at her food, poking at it. This is strange. You being you, however, think it's something you did. So you ask. She says nothing. You know better. Pushing for it, then she says she'll show you at home. Accepting, you finish eating. 6 viewers, what's up, guys? On the way home, you'll have to stop at the store for her parents. In there, you notice her in a weird aisle. You tell her that you are going to get the groceries while you're getting them. You feel weird, not in a bad way, but you're pretty sure they already have the groceries. You buy them anyways. Checking out, you notice she is hiding her phone. Once again, you leave it alone. You want her happy. You arrive home, and they ask you to take the trash out. You do as told. Standing there a minute, your thoughts go crazy. Then your name is called. You walk through the door, and those thoughts leave. Why? It's nothing of what you thought it was. Tables covered with food, all your favorites. A table for drinks, people, her family. Confused. It's not your birthday, not a holiday, no one's anniversary. What is this for? Then you see the banner. The biggest thing is the last thing you see. It reads, "You're going to be a father." Reading that, you sit. You don't know how to feel. Father at almost 19 years old. This one isn't a dream. You smile, despite your unsure feelings. Regardless, have fun. That night, you both lay there. She's going on about everything is going to go up. She's going on about where everything is going to go. Bed goes there, table there. Why all of this? You are wondering of one thing. Is this what life is supposed to be? Full of surprises, good and bad. But what is the meaning of it? Divide the strong and the weak to live with a purpose, having a child, yet your mind thinks of this. Good. She falls asleep. Now you can do what you've been wanting to do all day. Write. For hours, your pencil is on the paper, stopping for breaks and thoughts, thinking of theories and stories. Soon you're 8 pages in. Then the alarm. You hurry to put your writing away. You keep forgetting to unplug the alarm. Out of school for a few weeks and still forget. But it's good for today. A lot of cleaning and job finding to do. Throughout the day, you clean as per your stay there requires. They discuss plans. Early, yeah, but never too cautious in these situations. As you're cleaning, you seem out of it. You're dropping things the whole time, missing big spots. You take a break, thinking it'll help. You sit, out, asleep. It had slipped your mind that you hadn't slept in 2 days. They hear you snoring from the other room. Mustache time. You wake up at 5 in the morning. Well, no job searches for yesterday. You have a few hours. You finish cleaning, then grab your papers. For once, you remember to unplug the alarm. Looking over, you see her and smile. A light kiss on the head, then downstairs to write. Hours go by. It's about time for her to wake up. You head upstairs to hide your writings. She's up. Oh no. You have to be quiet. She's in the bathroom. You put it up. Then she comes out. That was close. She asks if you had a good sleep and laughs. Not understanding what is funny, you say yes, anyways. The others are waking now. Breakfast soon. Good. Good thing, too. Your stomach's growling. Like crazy. You both lay there on the bed. Not a single word has spoken. Oh, not a single word was spoken. Just holding. It's times like this that help you. Something you need. All good things must come to an end. Breakfast time. Heading to the table. Not the usual huge breakfast. That's okay. You are grateful just to be there, eating. You notice a little tension between her parents. You don't bring it up. Instead, you make a few jokes to try and lighten the mood. It works. Sort of. Her mother excuses herself. Her father just apologizes to you. Not a big deal, but your interest gets the best of you. You ask if everything is alright. He dismisses it with a simple yes. Then he leaves for work. Out back, you're cleaning the yard. You finish and notice an old flower bed. Ideas. You head in to make sure it's nothing of significance. Knocking on her mother's door, you hear a little racket. She opens the door in a robe. You ask, and she approves. As she closes the door, you notice the top of a suit. Her husband doesn't wear suits. You pretend to walk off. After a moment, a male's voice, not her husband, then sounds you don't want to hear. Cheating. You head down the stairs, then Jen comes home early from her doctor's appointment. Bad timing. You tell her to follow you outside. She instead wants to put her stuff in the room. Frantic, you yell by accident. Both of you laugh. Then she follows you to see the garden. She kisses you on the cheeks and says she loves you. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break right there for you guys, and then I'm gonna finish out the story. So, any questions, anything so far? Why is it on this? I want Nickelback. Why is this is not Nickelback? Any questions, let me know. Okay, any questions? Go back to the who else here still? I know 6 people. Somebody just watching. Who is it? I don't know. I don't care. Thanks for watching. Okay, questions? Anything? Camera focuses. Well, while waiting for you guys to answer my question, I'm gonna get a drink. Where you're at? On the floor. I'm here. Pretty much, yeah. Hate to spoil everything, but yeah, she pretty much is. It gets way worse, dude. You think it's just moderate? BRB got to feed Tarzan. Okay, so we're gonna take a break till Jacob gets back. Livia's here. I. So any questions regarding the story by chance? Like, I don't want everybody confused. I mean, I'll explain it all at the end anyways, but yeah. Any questions? Anything? Is it bad? I think it's a pretty bad story. Who is Tarzan? It's his dog. It's his oldest dog. Haha. 8 more pages, well 4, but front and back, so it's 8. My dad. Listen here, Blossom. Okay, just stop it. Okay, just stop it. Just mess. Don't worry about it. Scared, cause I can't get you on the stereo. Just close your eyes. Love the song. Have any of you ever heard Lullaby by Nickelback? If not, go now. Or after the stream, or after the podcast, whichever you want to do. Mixed in with the video, oh my lord. It is awesome. It can mean so many different things, like suicide and things. It could be mean that, which is what they intended, but the director's like, wait, it could also be this, so that's what they went by. But my lord, is it powerful. I don't think I know a more powerful song. Trying a lullaby, honest up on the radio. Hear me now, reaching out, let you know that you're not alone. You can't tell I'm scared, cause I can't get you on the telephone. Okay, so just waiting for Jacob to get back at this point. Phone is burning up. So I do listen shop studio system up down. Just for that, I'm not going to. I probably heard it. I'm friends with Jacob. I've probably heard it. Oh, right. I'm pulling up my scary story to end off the stream or end off the podcast later. No, saved post. Where's my save? Save right there. City is hilarious. Sorry, it's not the lullaby video. It's just it's this afternoon. It's hilarious. Okay, so Jacob, you back, my dude? Back. We've been waiting on you, man. Good as a poor man stealing. You back, my man? If you're just tuning in, what we're doing is I'm reading a story I wrote. So if you want, you're more than welcome to listen, and I'll do a full summary at the end. It's not like you to say sorry. A different story. Nope, Jacob's not back. Okay. 5 words in my head. Are we having fun yet? Yeah. Oh God, Someday is such a sad song. Actually, you wanna know? Okay, Nickelback's saddest song is oh, what is it? I know what it is, but I can't. Give me 1 second. I know what it is. I just gotta look through their songs. Okay, I know what it is. Don't worry. I'll tell you the saddest Nickelback song I know. Oh wait. Okay. Is it? No, it's not Far Away. Not that. Are you high? No. Why would I? I don't do stuff like that. I never do stuff like that. Real Life Zombies mod is on. What do you mean? What are you waiting for, Sprinkler? Satellite's pretty good as well. Oh gosh, where is it? Miss You's pretty good as well. Side of a Bullet's probably the most memorable one. I don't do those. I don't do those. I would never touch one. God, what is it? Oh, it's Never Gonna Be Alone. Duh. Duh. It's only sad if you watch the video with it. Stupid me. Stupid me. I should have jumped out the window when I had the chance. So I'm actually gonna listen to that. No, I'm not, because I'll cry. Oh wait, I'm not watching the video. If I'm not watching the video, I won't cry. Okay. Video is sad. Someone tell me who to watch. Watch whoever you want, my dude. It doesn't matter. It's your personal opinion. It doesn't matter. You don't gotta stay for me, my dude. Plus, Typical's probably way better. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible YouTuber. Ah, it glows. So yeah, I wouldn't watch myself if that helps you. Not gonna watch the video. Not gonna do it. It's a new tab because I can't watch it. I cannot for the life of me watch that. I will break down right now. I'll say a text Jacob, but yeah, that's all we're waiting on is Jacob. Yeah, this is just story time, pretty much, is all it is. So you don't have to stay, my dude. Ow! Saberforge cufflink. That's what it is. Jacob, hurry up, my dude. Should I call him? Should I call him? That'd be funny. I might call him. What do you guys think? Song's Redemption song, Tommy Lee. Probably heard that too. It's going by so much faster than I thought to regret not spending all this to you. Thank you. Okay, Jacob's back, guys. We can continue. I was about to call you, man. And then I realized my story was up, and I'm like, nah, never mind. Okay. Tarzan was tangled. Ah, I got you. I can't watch the video. I'm telling you, I can't. Whew. Okay. Blossom, stop. Okay. Okay. Time passes. Disaster avoided. Now the thoughts remain. Do you tell anyone? You have no proof if you do. Do you want to tear this family apart? Do you put worry on her mind? Torn between right and wrong. Once again, all the options in your head at once. It hurts. You want to scream, but you can't. What do? Pain yourself because of the hurt? Because of the hurt it causes? It causes thinking about it? Or do you pain others because you can't handle it? Because you couldn't handle it? This is your mindset. You decide. You find everyone in the living room. You turn it off. You ask Jen's mother if she had anything to tell her husband. Acting confused, she shakes her head. How ironic. Asking again, except mentioning it happened today while he was at work. Still acting confused, you mention company, not just any, bedroom company. He starts catching on. He screams, asking if she cheated. No more lies. She admits it. Not a tear shed by her. Just from Jen and her husband. Then a bombshell. She wants a divorce. Jen starts sobbing. Then a seizure. You don't know what to do. Then it clicks. Wake up. Great. Another nightmare. More sweat. Seems like you decided wrong. Now what? You have to live with this guilt and knowledge of something of this emotional capacity? Haven't you been through enough? Why do you have to suffer even more? Ignore those thoughts. You love this girl. You don't want her to hurt. Then what's a way around it? Clear your mind and think. To do this, you write. Stop, Blossom. Stop it. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. After writing for a few hours, you go downstairs to get a drink. You're met with her mother. She doesn't know that you are aware of her secret. Sitting at the table on her phone, the coffee is behind her. You grab some and see a glimpse of pictures, not the ones you want to see. Being sent to someone, you hurry off. Now what? It's becoming so much. Then it clicks. A trap. So, later that day you pretend to leave. Jen is out with a friend and her dad is at work. You wait outside. Someone walks up to the house. Wait. Does she see in him? Oh, what does she see in him? An average businessman? They head inside. You wait a few. Then call her husband. You tell him that she is sick, making a lot of coughing noise in her room. 10 minutes later, he arrives. You both go in. He rushes upstairs. Busted. Once again, she forgets about the suit. Closet opens. Not a word is spoken from there on. He shakes his head, grabs some clothes, and leaves. She's crying. And this man is getting dressed. Good. Okay. Everything calms, then starts, accusing you. You listen, then calmly explain, I'm glad Jen is nothing like you. She knows what loyalty is, and everything she has been through, you make it harder. You not only hurt me, hurt your husband, but you hurt her the most. When she gets here, you are going to tell her. Tell her how you ruined her family, how you never think right, and most importantly, that it's not her fault. Jen walks in. It's time. Time for more hard times. After hearing it all, she's torn. Then her mother tries something, blaming you. That you set it up. You convince her to do it. You convinced her to do it. She doesn't believe. Until she mentions you up all night. Why you always leave her alone at night? She stares at you. You're pleading not guilty. She finds you guilty. Then, this girl you loved, no, the girl you do love, asks you to leave. So you pack your things. She knows you packing a notebook. Patiently, she asks what it is. You reply with a simple answer: my writings. You're out on the streets. It's cold and wet. There's the occasional car driving by. No better time to use your little bit of savings. You find a motel and book the night. That's all you have enough for. The place looks like one out of Hard Times movie. Fits perfectly. The next morning, you head out. As you're leaving, you see a familiar face. Jack! Wonder what you're doing. Wondering what you're doing there, you explain. You can't hold the tears any longer. He invites you in. He was staying in the same place. Guess this place is for Hard Times. They weren't doing financially well. She didn't trust him enough to make the money. She wanted to get a divorce. After he finally started making money, she cheats. You should have told him sooner. He asks you if you want to stay with him. You have no other choice. Give me 1 second. There we go. Manipulation. Commonly referred to as lying. But there is a difference. Most people see through lying. Very few know when they are being manipulated. Everything is seen through rose-petal glasses. You don't question anything. However, when it's rough, they're gone. The opposite of love. Jack tells you. You can't sleep. Just like the night before, so tired, but your mind won't rest. You're now 20 plus pages into writing. Never thought you think go. Oh, every thought you think goes on the paper. Your hand cramps, but you can't stop. The words flowing smoother than freshly sanded rock. You don't notice Jack wake up. Finally, you stop. Heavy breathing ensues. He stares, then asks what you're writing. You trust him enough to let him read. After an hour, he's done. Then he asks one painful question. You really do love her, don't you? Okay, you really do love her, don't you? Seems like it takes forever. You're staring at the ceiling with your mind racing. Finally, an answer. More than my own life. The morning comes. He offers you breakfast. You've been so down and lost you forgot food was a necessity. You both walk into the restaurant, and the smell makes your stomach growl. Not a normal growl. Everyone can hear it. He stares shocked, then asks when the last time you had eaten was. You tell him the morning before everything happened. Around 4 days. You don't even get to order. He orders you so many of your favorite things. You don't want to accept it. However, your stomach does. Sitting down to eat, he explains his friend owns the place. He gets 50% off the final price. Whoa. As he is eating, he asks what you're going to do. You're not sure. This brought thoughts about him, the man who hurt Jen so bad. He can tell. He explains that he never liked him. Karen did. That's it. Your idea is crazy, but it should tell you who she loves. Jack heads to his former home. You stay back at the motel, afraid of what you may see. As Jack walks in, Jen is right on the couch. She looks at him and is so happy. She hugs him. She looks at him and she hugs him. He asks where Karen is. She stares at him saddened, then points to the bedroom. He starts heading up. When the downstairs bathroom opens, him. This hurts Jack more than his own wife cheating does. She's becoming her mother. He heads to the room, opens and finds them once again. He grabs clothes and walks out. He stands upstairs, takes a picture, and goes to the kitchen. You're waiting, then a pound on the door. Is he done already? Then the door slams open. Before you can do anything, a ball bat whacks you across the head, and you are out. Okay, peace out, Salim. Peace out, man. Okay. This happens to you. Jack is talking to Jen. Karen is forcing Jen to be with him, just so she can have his father. She also says he is what's best for her. Both of them tearing up, Jack gives her a hug and tells her everything will be alright. Then he leaves. He stands on the porch and hears yelling. Then a man's voice telling them to come. He leaves. Jack arrives back at the motel. He sees the door open and stuff strung out everywhere. He hurries into the motel room. You lay there, your head bleeding badly. He rushes you to the hospital. While you are in the back, he calls Jen. He lets her know what happened. She starts panicking. Then a loud scream, and the line goes dead. Almost done. He wants to go see what's going on, but he can't leave yet. He has to stay, waiting for your results. He gets another call, Karen, saying if either Jack or you come near Jen, then she will take action. Click. She hangs up. Between you and Jen, he has to go for his daughter. He leaves. Jack arrives there. She changed the lock. All the windows closed off. He busts the door down. He never realized just how horrible of a person Karen is. He's about to find out. He hears screams, so he heads that way. Poor Jack. He's not ready to see this. He breaks one of the doors. Told you he wasn't ready. Jen, hands tied to the bed frame, exposed. Two guys stand over her, father and son. Him and his dad. Jen is bruised, hurting, then Karen holding a gun to Jack. He attempts to talk. The two guys keep going. Angry? Hurt? He slaps the gun out of her hands long enough to dial the cops. They answer quick. Not quick enough. She shoots. Only the noise of the operator is left. You finally wake up, woozy, drowsy. 9 hours. Your head is stitched. Your memory is fine. But you have no idea what has happened. You don't know that Jack is in the hospital, that Karen and him are in jail, along with his dad, Jen, at the police station. Little do either of you know that something worse is coming. What could be worse? Perhaps something that was meant to bring joy and life to both of you is no longer going to happen. But you need rest. It's day now. You're laying in the yard. Everything is fine. You see Jack pull up to the house. He seems tired. You try talking to him. He ignores you. It seems like he is locked out. Then he beats the door down. You hear screaming. Then you see what Jack did. The horrifying sights. Then, gunfire. All of a sudden, you're in a hospital room. Screams of pain coming from behind you. You turn around to see Jen. She's giving birth. It looks painful, but at the same time, so breathtaking. The head starts coming out. Then there is a loud beeping sound. You look up to see Jen. Eyes open, not breathing. You wake up surrounded by doctors. They jump a little when you wake up. You're covered in sweat. They were wondering what was going on. They have never seen someone panic so much in their sleep. You haven't paid much attention to them. Reason being, if the past says anything, they've happened. Released the next day, as you're walking out, you see Jen in the waiting room. She's not here for you, Jack. She knew you were in the hospital, just unsure of what one. She doesn't tell you of the things that happened. That's okay. You've seen what happened. You don't want to relive it, nor think about it. Turns out, Jack is in critical condition. You can't believe she shot him. Even your dreams couldn't warn you of how crazy Karen truly is. How heartless. How insane. If only you had gone with Jack, none of this would have happened. Or would it? I don't know. You blame yourself. What else is there to do? Right when everything is going well, it all collapses before you. This world was meant to be great. Meant to be an experience you don't want to leave. Yet here you are, just wanting to leave. Should have gone with him. Too bad you're a chicken who does nothing right. Who puts yourself down. Why do these things to yourself? Why put yourself down? Why do these things to yourself? You believe you deserve it. Do you? Jack should be fine. Doctors recommend going home. Where is home? There's nowhere to go. No way to keep the house. Motel ruined. Maybe that isn't the right question. Maybe it should be something else. Maybe it should be, was there ever a home? And that's this cliffhanger I left it on. So, that's just the cliffhanger. This is by no means finished, but yeah, what did you guys think? Oh, why am I on 3 Days Grace? It's okay. I don't want Papa Roach. Yeah, I'll go White Tiger. Why not? Okay, what do you guys think? And if you want me to summarize it, I will. Also, who's here? 6 viewers. Six viewers, so. Who else here? Sound off. If you don't sound off, then I can't tell you're here. Okay. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Try to pop my ears. It went good. Oh, Salim, I thought you left, dude. I thought you headed out, man. I really liked it. Thank you. Thank you. So, any questions or anything before I read the gory story? Well, just creepy. It's meant to just be creepy. It's 3:25 a.m. here. Okay, so just for Blossom, I'm gonna go ahead and read this because I feel like she'd like it. And then I'm gonna talk for a minute. Sound off 1, 2. Sound off 3, 4. Listen here, you smart aleck. Okay. So I'm gonna read this real quick. It's called A Night to Remember. Jacob, you've heard it plenty of times already. One night, Jim and his sister Izzy were walking when they heard someone scream. Jim went to check it out while Izzy stayed behind. What Jim saw, he could never forget. He had nightmares for days, but what he saw couldn't have been real. He tried convincing himself that it wasn't real, and it couldn't be. He told himself that over and over. He still knew it was. A week had gone by, and Izzy was scared for her brother. She asked him what he had seen, and to tell the truth, Jim couldn't respond. He tried to speak, but nothing would stop. Something was stopping him. The past few days, he hadn't spoken to anyone and had stayed in his room. Missing school and refusing to leave his computer, Izzy knew she had no choice but to see what he had been searching. When she went to do so, he smacked her hand. She was scared for a second. She then smacked him in the face. When she did, something happened, something unimaginable. Jim began to twitch, and he started foaming out of his mouth. Izzy didn't know what to do, but he stopped after a minute. She asked if he was okay. He didn't answer. He collapsed to the floor. Izzy's first response was to check his pulse. He had none. She called 911, and he was rushed to the hospital. The doctor said that he was dead, and there was nothing they can do except keep him on life support. They kept him alive for another couple hours. After that, they decided to pull the plug. Jim's lifeless body laid there, while all Izzy could do is stare. She believed in her heart that he wasn't dead. When they came to get the body, Lizzie was told to leave. She did. Later that night, she heard on the news that something happened at the hospital. She couldn't believe it. As she was watching her favorite show, there was a news alert. She started to change it, but a picture of the hospital showed up, the same one she last saw Jim at. She watched as she learned what happened. While they were removing a body from the hospital, one of the nurses began to choke. She wasn't eating or drinking anything, which is why they were so worried. She fell lifelessly. Then another followed. The result of this was that everyone that was in the hospital died. Hold on. No, there we go. Okay. Lizzie couldn't believe what she was seeing. As she was getting up, she heard a dark and creepy voice. It was telling her to run while you can. But remember that I will find you. She began to look around for the source of the voice. She didn't find anything. She decided that it was all in her head, and when she started to walk into the kitchen, she heard her parents scream. She quickly ran upstairs to her parents' room. There, she found them both, laying in the floor, dead. She couldn't move, couldn't speak. She was frozen there. It was then she felt a hand on her back. She quickly turned, only to see Jim. His eyes were dark, and he had blood all over him. She began to back away, and he stepped forward. She stumbled and fell backwards, landing on her mother's body. He began to laugh. His laugh was dark and sinister. She reached to the phone, but it was suddenly forced away. When she looked up, Jim was standing over her. She pleaded for him to leave. He did nothing. Or she did nothing. She continued, but he then grabbed her by her throat. His head turned upside down and his eyes got bigger. Izzy then fell to the ground, motionless. Jim's skin began to peel away, then standing there was a tall creature, blood running down its mouth and cuts all over its face. Then, in a flash, it was gone. The whole family was laying there, all dead. You forced Jim as a Jedi or Sith, whichever. Actually, there's some Jedi that use a similar. Yeah, all dead. So that was like very small, but you know, whatever. I wrote that. When did I write? Years ago. I wrote that years ago. Years ago. It was like eighth grade, I think. Yeah, because I'd just gotten Facebook and I was writing on a writing app I had. I've just gotten it. Yeah. So what did you guys think of the two stories? Okay, Blossom, you're 12 and this is creeping me out, okay? I'm 17 and yes, I'm allowed to worship that stuff. You aren't. No. Get help, please. I'm just messing with you. That went better. Listen here, you little snot. That took me like 10 minutes to write. This one took me 3 days. Man, it's a cruel world out here in the podcast community. Ain't nothing ever right. My mouth is dry, really dry. I look over and I see a face going, oh. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you. No. Blossom, no. No. And you feel like no one knows what it's like to be. What is wrong with you people? I like them both. Thank you, but what is wrong with you guys? Jeez. Jeez. I feel like looking back, I could have made that a lot gorier. But I wrote that for something. And yeah. Oh, because I was told to write a scary story in under 15 minutes. I think somebody told me to. And I did. Oh, we were having a scary story competition. Me and my friends did on Facebook and Messenger. And I wrote that up and sent it. And they're like, dude, you need help. So I'm like, yeah, dude. Because there was all they were all creepypasta stuff. And I actually wrote mine, so. Listen here, okay? Listen here, you old snot. I like darkness. Darkness is amazing. Ooh, Anthem of the Lonely, yeah. Okay, guys, so, no. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream. Hope that wasn't too, podcast. I hope that wasn't too boring. I know I'm not very good at writing, so, yeah. If you guys did enjoy anyways, you want to see more podcasts, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, because that lets me know you want to see more podcasts. And if you have any suggestions to do during podcasts or any gameplays for the regular streams, then do leave it down in the comment section down below. If you enjoy my content in general, hit that big red subscribe button. And if you want notified as to when I podcast or live stream next, then go ahead and hit that button, that bell, that thing. Yeah, no. Okay, get out. Just because what Blossom said, I'm out. Peace, guys. Peace. I can't even know. Oh, I'm out. I'm out of here.